Really pleased with the performance of our guys today. In all areas, I think this is really the game we've been waiting to play. We've been expecting to play all year. When you hear me say that I've enjoyed our preparation, I've liked our preparation leading up to games and the mentality of our players. That's what it has looked like every game of the season. We just haven't put it all together. And so today was really a good job in all three phases, putting that together for us and helping us earn a victory in a divisional game, home game. The crowd, we heard them. There were some third downs where, it was the loudest we heard them all season. So that's the right way to end the season. Give us a little bit of momentum going into the offseason. But proud of the way that everybody's fought through 17 weeks here, a lot of adversity. And we got to win today, and that felt good.
For having a season like you've had, both in and out of the locker room to end the season with a win, how big is that for your psyche and the team's?
It's big. I mean, just the feeling that we have in that locker room and now the feeling that we'll have tomorrow in the building, even though we know that it's unacceptable to go 2-14 in an NFL season. We are all very clear on that. But all we can control is what's right in front of us. And today, this is what was right in front of us. And we did it. Proud of the way that the guys responded, and we just use all that momentum we can gain from that and move on to tomorrow and move on to the offseason.
Why were we all able to put it together today as maybe some of the other games this season?
It just we played good complementary football. We created some turnovers. For the most part, outside that one on the shot play that we took a shot on, and we gave up the turnover there. I just thought overall we were better situationally. You look at the red zone on offense, you look at third down on defense, all the areas that maybe we've done a couple things well in a game and then not been good on third down or not been good in the red zone. Today you saw a lot of production on both sides of the ball in all those situational phases.
Coach, talk about Darius Phillips and how he's did for you this year.
He's a ball hawk. When the ball comes near him, he just makes a play on it. The one that was really a punt return almost in a sense. He's just got a knack for the ball and makes a play when it's in his vicinity. And so those are the kind of things that you need from guys. And we've been missing that a lot this year. And he's stepped up here and gotten some key turnovers for us.
How much did Joe and the offensive line kind of set the tone almost right off the bat?
Right off the bat. And that's, when it's going to be a wet game, you're going to have to lean on that. We didn't know how wet it was going to be, but we went in and we had good production against them the last time we played, and so that's fresh in our guys' minds that we need to replicate that, and we did, and then some. We felt like so. Again, Joe, you saw him running through some people today. He was on a mission, and that's a credit to the guys up front. That's a credit to Jim Turner, the guys that put together that run plan. And we all felt very good about what we were going to go do, and they went and executed it.
You talked about him before. What does it show you that he's still running that way with that kind of abandon in Week 7?
He's been that way all season. I know earlier we had some struggles there in the first couple of weeks, but starting with the Rams game, you really felt it, and he's really done a good job carrying it. And again, he and the offensive line are just in sync. And when Gio gets in here, we have great expectations for Gio as well. And the receivers have done a better job improving every week on the perimeter in the run game, and that's why he's able to get up on some of those safeties and corners, and just felt like everybody did their job in the run game.
How much buy-in do you need from a team to have the kind of performance you had today, given the season that you've had?
I think just it speaks to the leaders we have in the locker room, the leaders we have on the coaching staff, that we've managed to keep everybody in this thing playing the right way, and all we could control was today, and we felt like we really put our best game on the field today. That was the best we've played, and we can't control what we did the other 15 games. It's just we could control today, and proud that our guys executed that way.
You take pride in the fact that y'all avoided having the only one-loss season in franchise history. I mean, is that important for you and for this team?
That's not really how we look at it. We have to improve on the things that we've made mistakes on every single week, and in each area we have seen that improvement. This is a good way to finish the season and be able to point back to in April when our players show back up and, hey, we finished it the way that we should have been executing the whole season. And that's what it's going to take. That's what it's going to feel like. And that's the way we expect the Bengals to play football. And so it's a great way to end the season.
Now that you've got a year in the books to look back on, it's kind of soon, I know, but can you speak to one thing you did well personally and one thing maybe you didn't?
I think I feel like there's a lot of things that I can improve as we go, and you just try to make the notes every single week so I don't want to forget things that I realized maybe I was going down a wrong path in September. And so, I think our coaching staff has done a good job of that, hitting all the things that we can improve on. And now that everyone's just kind of see how's the thing's going to go, what's our culture going to look like in the offseason for a full year, what our system's going to look like on offense, defense, special teams. So everyone knows what to expect from each other. And we got to come back ready to clean everything up, tighten everything up, so that we can win a heck of a lot more ball games next year. But probably too much to say there, Paul. There's a lot in both areas.
Zach, as a quarterback's coach, what did you think about Joe Burrow's performance last night?
Those aren't things we worry about. You know, we knew we had a huge divisional game right in front of us, and so I was concerned about our guys playing their best, and thought that their focus was really good today.
As a fan, did you get a chance to watch any of the game?
No, I mean, anytime there's a game on Saturday, I peek if I'm sitting around, but for the most part, I took my son to the Harlem Globetrotters game yesterday, so that was my focus there in the short term, and then we came back and had meetings at night.
The defensive line really made their presence felt today. Is that the type of performance you want to see from them?
Without question. And you saw he had to hold on to the ball a lot as well. So that goes both ways. The coverage is doing a great job communicating on the back end. They got some explosive playmakers now. And so they made some plays, and that's what happens when you play that team. But I thought for the most part, they were in sync, the coverage and the pressure. Our guys were relentless with their energy, and they got to the quarterback and gave us some huge plays in that area.
What do you think players learn from 2-14?
Well, they know, number one, it's not acceptable, you know, and we got to be playing for bigger things here in December, and that's certainly our plan. And guys believe that that's going to happen. They know how close we've been. They see it better than anybody, and now they see what a complete game looks like. And that's been our expectation all year, and we just got to make sure that our guys understand that as we meet with them tomorrow and as we return in April, that a lot of what we put on the field this year is not acceptable for the Bengals. And they know that. They realize that. And I know that we have the right guys in the locker room to get us pointing in the right direction.
How would you assess the way Andy finished the season coming out of the benching and all the ups and downs he had?
Yeah, true leader. You know, really, that's the expectation we have from him. Just everything we knew about him before we got here. He's kept us afloat there and really put us over the top today. He made some great decisions. Got us back in it last week. You know, and so just you can't say enough great things about what Andy Dalton has meant for this team and. Thought he played really well today. Really, the one shot, I wanted him to take that shot, you know, and it got picked. They made a great play. But that's one that, as a coach, you're saying, hey, we want to be aggressive here and take a shot here and try to put this thing away. And Cleveland played it well, and they made a big play on the play.
You know, he had another game earlier this year, I guess the multiple picks where he was taking shots like when y'all need him to.
Yeah.
Would other quarterbacks be hesitant to kind of make throws that maybe would look bad on their stat lines at the end of the year? I mean, it would be hesitant.
I'm very confident that he doesn't worry about his stat line. He just tries to do what he can to make the plays, and that's when you can be on the same wavelength with your quarterback. And so he knows, hey, he wants me to be aggressive here, so I'm going to be aggressive, and understands when to check the ball down when it's not there, and just think that he does a great job managing the game that way.
Do you think you coached him for the last time?
You know, the offseason stuff will take care of itself, but right now we got this team in the building, and we'll handle them tomorrow, and then we'll sort all that stuff out later.
Did you think at all about maybe pulling him for that before that last kneel down to let him come off the field? My brain doesn't work that way. You know, we're just trying to end that game and trust that he's going to end it the right way with getting the kneel downs at the proper time, and so no, we just wanted to finish off that game the right way. Will it be enough next year, Zach, to say after a game how hard we played and how we didn't quit and
Yeah.
we stayed together? That would be enough next year?
No. I mean, it's not enough this year. You know, that we don't want to be pulling moral victories out of everything. But again, it was a team learning their coaching staff and the coaching staff learning the team, and we fought through some adversity. There were some challenges there. We need more wins, and it is not acceptable for me to sit up here and say, well, our effort was good. That's not the way the NFL works, and we all understand that. And so we got to win more football games. There's no question there.
You said this was the most complete game you guys had all year. What can you build off this game going into the next season?
Well, I think our communication has just improved as we've gone, and that's what really shows up when you're getting stops on third down on defense. Your running game is as efficient as it is on offense as it has been, you know, outside of last week for the most part the second half of the season. It just goes to show that we're all getting on the same page, and we need guys to step up and make big plays in the fourth quarter. And you saw that today. Joe Mixon running over safety there for a big play to put us in field goal range at the end. And so we've just seen that from guys recently really step up and start to sway the game in our favor. And those are the things that we just got to build on.
How important, or what did Andy do to help you establish the culture you wanted your first year?
Well, you need your quarterback to lead by example, and he's done that. He's in the building more than anybody else. He knows the playbook inside and out. He does a great job helping guys get lined up when they need the help. So it's just a guy that you don't have any concerns about on or off the field, and that's critical. And Andy's done that for us.
Is it good to have a veteran to be able to be in that position to kind of help you establish that as opposed to maybe a second or third year player?
Well, it's just you want guys that can quickly learn from their experiences, and Andy's got a wealth of experience there. And you know, even when Ryan was playing, Andy was right there by his side to help him. So just, you know, happy we had him.